Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve and today I'll be reviewing Lightning Jack with Paul Hogan, Cuba Gooding Jr., and Beverly D'Angelo. So I have never seen this before. This is a first time watch for me. And so let's just get right into this. First off, Cuba Gooding Jr. was put into a non-speaking role. And from what I saw from this, I know this came out before it, but I totally saw like him acting like he was for radio. I I didn't care for his role. I'm not saying it was his fault. I'm saying it was whoever for giving him a non-speaking role because at times I literally felt like I was watching the movie A Quiet Place because literally it was just Cuba Gooding or not, Paul Hogan sitting there like listening or watching him or whatever. Like there was no talking, so it was really I don't know. I didn't care for that. I thought that was really bad. Paul Hogan's role in this was him just trying to relive his Dundee days, and then eventually the third one came out. But I didn't. He should have stayed away from the screenplay. Like I know this was probably his little project that he wanted to have done. Let's just stick to acting, Paul, because that was this movie definitely was affected by your screenplay. Like I did not care for that at all. And yeah, so like I said, Cuba Gooding Jr. had a no speaking role. So they were calling him like dummy and stuff. All he was a mute because he couldn't speak. But they were calling him like dummy and just like a bunch of name calling and stuff that kind of made the whole watching for this like a little sour in my opinion. Just because, like I'm just saying, if somebody that actually is mute and they're sitting there calling him dummy and stuff, like I don't know, that's not really you shouldn't have gone that route in my opinion. But anyways, so there is one scene in this that I thought was really cool, or not really cool. There was actually a shot. It was the very end, like the shot of the mountains and everything. That was a really nice shot. But the scene where, God, what was it? Like riding a horse. That scene, I actually laughed. I did. I know it was kind of like, what the hell are they doing? But it got a laugh out of me. So that was, I mean, that was about it. Other than that, man, that and the fact that the main two people, Cuba Gooding Jr. and Paul Hogan, like I said, it wasn't really Cuba's fault. I'm not saying Paul Hogan's acting was terrible, but the screenplay he messed up the movie with. But as being said, the surrounding cast around those two did a better job than those two did. They really did. But so director we have Simon Windsor, who has done one of my favorite westerns of all time, Quigley Down Under. He did Free Willy, and he also did Operation Dumbo Drop. IMDb gave this a 5.6 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 6%. Dog Bones gave it a 1.5 out of 4. I give it a 2 out of 10. Like I said, was not a fan. There was just too much wrong with this and not enough right. Um, Box office, which surprised the hell out of me, $25 million on a budget of 15, so it actually made $10 million. I can't believe that. Like after the ratings, I am so surprised. I've seen movies do worse in the box office budget category and have way better reviews. So that just surprises the hell out of me. But anyways, it's one of those movies that, hey, some people probably just enjoy the hell out of it, kind of like I enjoy the hell out of Gone Fishing. But anyways, like I said, screen Paul Hogan. You know what he's known for. So this movie actually, interesting fact right here. This movie came out around the same time as Tombstone, Geronimo, Wyatt Earp, and City Slickers 2. Tombstone's better. Haven't seen Geronimo, but I heard it's actually pretty good. Wyatt Earp is better. And City Slickers 2, hell yeah, that movie's hilarious. It was shot. Some of the shots were shot in the same locations as the other films. So I guess Simon Windsor was like kind of annoyed with the fact of having to wait for this movie and do it and back and forth and stuff like that. But even so, that's no reason for a movie to be as bad as it was. And this actually, since I started doing my reviews, this is the lowest score I've gave a movie since I started this. Yeah, so that's something to keep in mind. All right, well, I'm not trying to turn you guys away from watching. I mean, hey, you want to watch it? Go ahead, go right ahead and watch it. I'm just letting you know. Be warned. All right, you guys have a wait, not have a well, easy. Got ahead of myself. So that's all for that review. Up next will be Rushmore. Rushmore with Jason Schwartzman and Bill Murray. Yes, Rushmore. That'll be up next. I don't have the copy. I watched it at my buddy's house the other night. So be ready for that. Like and subscribe, and check out my letterbox. Capital B, GUM, capital R, E views. All right, that's all for today. You guys have a good day.